All right. Hi, everybody. David Fogel back with you, CEO of the Symphonina Foundation, back for another Symphonina Foundation podcast. We had a great morning this morning, recording with the Budapest Scoring Orchestra for Jordan Janosko's Symphonina No. 3, which will be on our upcoming album. We haven't got an official title for that album just yet. Stay tuned, as we say in the music business, to figure out what it's going to be. We'll let you know as soon as we know. But I'm joined today by violinist Ashot Dumanyan. Ashot's also playing on our album. He's an independent performer and plays as part of our 2026 International Symphonina Orchestra, playing violin parts 1 and 2 for us on Alex Unseth's Symphonina and also Chris Prather's Symphonina. Ashot, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
Great. Well, we're still on cloud nine. Anytime you get to record with an orchestra, the cloud nine hangover lasts for at least 24 hours. At least it does for me still. So that's
exactly.
I'll be there until tomorrow morning probably. Then it's a new day and we have to get to work. But it was great, and it's great to meet you finally too. I got introduced to you through Facebook, which is say what you want about social media. It does connect you with interesting and wonderful people from all over the world, and I was very fortunate to meet you. And very fortunate that you agreed to record for us, too. Tell us a little bit about how you got started with the violin. I know you grew up in Armenia, but how did the violin come into your life?
Totally agree with you about the Facebook and connecting us. It's such a pleasure to be on a podcast with you, working with you. It's an absolute delight being a part of this.
Thank you, sir.
As of my background, I grew up in Armenia. I was born and raised. I went to music school after Tchaikovsky. So it was a 10-year program. Back in the days, it wasn't 12-year. It was 10-year program, music and normal school combined together. So it was a special school. And then I graduated, and then I got accepted in conservatory with a scholarship. It's fun to be in a conservatory. Everyone who got the education knows what's that about. It's all about playing music nonstop, not being home and practicing and learning.
Did you find it intimidating at all when you were at the conservatory? I mean, everybody goes with a different thing to a music school, and some people say, wow, people are so good and I'm not that good, or some people feel differently. How did you feel?
I felt that I'm not always good enough. I still feel it. There was always room to grow, but during the school and conservatory times, it was very intimidating. I'm not coming from a musical family. My dad or my mom were not in an industry to introduce me to make my path easier, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was just a guy who plays violin and competing with the guys who come from musical families.
Yes.
I don't know if that explains, but nowadays I tell my students too, it's not easy, but don't lose your faith. And always practice and trust your teacher. If your teacher believes in your talent and your capabilities, you just blindly believe that one day you'll be great, especially with violin.
Just so you know, I had 4 months. Gosh, it seems like 4 years, but it was 4 months of violin. So piano I started when I was 5, and then I picked up saxophone because my dad played sax and clarinet and flute, and I picked up guitar later for heavy metal guitar as a teenager, But I never played violin or cello until maybe about, 6-7 years ago, just to get an idea of what it was like to play it as a composer, writing for it, which I think is very important. And I will say, every instrument is hard to master, but some are hard to start on. And the violin for me was very hard to start on. Without frets and a different thing for vibrato and everything, it was very, very challenging. So when you get a new student, how do you find what's the best way you find to encourage them, I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
Encourage them. Encouraging is always telling them that you have to learn your body first. You have to learn how to use it so you don't get damages on your body, spine, nervous system. It's all connected. To my understanding, there is no easy approach. It's just one approach that you have to do it right. And for doing it right, you have to be patient. You have to go through this all knowing exercises, going without that, you won't understand how to make a nice, long-lasting note. And music starts from one note. If you can play one note on violin and you add the second one, the third one, and voila, you start
Voila, there it is.
learning from
Yep. Next step is
you
flight of the
start
bumblebee.
learning.
That's it, right? Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, when you were in Armenia, and then I know you were playing in some string quartets and symphony orchestras in Europe. Tell us about your experience there before you came to the United States.
Um, yeah, I was playing in youth orchestra, Armenian youth orchestra. I was part of the old USSR youth orchestra, which we were accepted by auditioning online, sending
Huh.
videos, and then
Okay.
Armenia was part of that. So I traveled. My first visit to US was through that orchestra with Vladimir Spivakov.
Interesting.
Um,
Okay.
yes, so there are many groups from each post-Soviet countries which
Hmm.
would gather and make music. That was fun. I did it for 2, 3 seasons. Then regularly I was working in Armenian Youth Orchestra, which now is Armenian Symphony Orchestra. Now they're 20 years already
Okay.
since they established, and I was playing for Armenian Chamber Orchestra with my fellow teacher and first violinist in quartet, Astrid Vartanyan. And we traveled with our quartet, did a lot of workshops, concerts in UK. Fun being student and learning from everything, every opportunity, every great musician we made. I think everyone went through that path
Yeah,
at some
I bet
point.
you learn a lot being on tour too. Other musicians I've spoken with who have a similar bringing upbringing to you, and then finally go on tour, always say that they learn a lot experiencing the world, not just experiencing the music world. Is that the same for you?
Yes, yes. Actually, the 1 month we spent in UK, it was worth more probably than 2, 3 years being in Armenia. I don't know how, but the excitement, meeting other people from other countries, other cultures, other languages. I wasn't this fluent in English when when I was younger,
Yeah.
and the challenges trying to communicate. Always, music is the best way to connect, and then you have to kind of make it bigger than that. So you drink coffee without even speaking the language, and one word leads to another, and
Just like the
um,
notes. One note leads to another, one
yes,
word leads to another.
exactly.
It's the same thing. You came to the United States around, what, 13, 14 years ago?
It was 2013.
Okay,
Yes,
13 years
I
ago.
in the United States. I was part of Shenyun Performing Arts again. I was accepted by video audition and then live audition.
Okay,
I spent
congratulations.
2 years. Very interesting, controversial place for musicians.
Hmm.
I'm sure listeners who know about Shenyun, they would be, oh, tell me more. I can tell a lot, a lot, but I don't want to go there. It's
Okay,
just I did something. I was a part of it. It's a history,
yeah.
good and bad, uh, whatever.
That performance
It
is
was
still
fun.
coming around every year. I know.
Yes,
I
yes,
see it
they're still
advertised.
around.
Yeah, absolutely. And then from then you moved to Los Angeles and you started freelancing.
Yes, I moved to Los Angeles. I had very few friends
Must have been
in
tough when you
music.
first got here. You know.
Yes, so I was doing other jobs to kind of maintain my existence.
Yeah.
I I did I did quit too
Oh,
for
really?
a year.
Yeah.
So it was kind of really difficult to remain a musician and do other things. And then music was lacking, the hope was low.
Yeah.
But I started missing it. I brought it back and I brought it back strongly ever
Was there one
before.
particular day that you said, "Okay, I'm going to do it and bring it back," or was there
I don't even
some
remember.
event?
I
Yeah.
don't remember
It
how it
just it
happened,
snuck
but
up
it
on you.
just happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just happened. I got tired of other jobs, and I was like, if I'm gonna invest my time, I much rather invest in something that I did my whole life,
Yeah.
and I'm much better at this than I'm gonna learn and do other things. It was really interesting learning from other businesses what's essential for music and how much we need to value and not underestimate our talent, our hard work that we did. And nowadays, I always tell my fellow musicians that it's up to you to establish your brand and your value. Otherwise, everyone is kind of trying to use, and I don't know. It's so difficult to say no to low-paying stuff that
Yep.
you and I've been there. That's why I quit. I was saying no to this really bad offers, and then I realized that nothing is there for me. Then I came back and I started creating stuff and basically introducing to people. It's like, this is what I offer, and it has a value of this much.
Yeah, you do a lot of very important things in your freelancing. I might say playing at people's weddings, which is one of your specialties, I think. It's an important day. So you want to be like just anybody showing up to play just anything. You have to be really good and prepared and make it a special day. And you do that consistently. What's been your experience getting into playing weddings?
It's fulfilling.
I bet.
Especially when I play in front of people who just came in to the ceremony under the sun. Nothing is ideal. They have to wait, and they have to wait a lot.
Right.
So that's when I come in. That's when I start entertaining them and seeing their faces change after the first couple notes. I have to come back and kind of digest the emotions that I received that day. Like, it's no different from playing a concert.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference is playing concert, you're on the stage and you're looking at your instrument and you're playing for yourself. For weddings, you have to make eye contact. You have to be more entertaining. You have to move. You have to sometimes slightly dance, depending what type of music you're playing.
Yeah.
If you're playing bossa nova, you can't just have
That's
the
true.
classical phase
That's
and
right.
play the bossa nova. You have
That's
to
right.
play bossa nova. It's fun.
Do you have any way of finding new students or new customers that you think has worked really well for you? It might work well for other people too, wherever they're listening.
Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram, having a website, connecting all together, making all this, what is it, SEO?
SEO, yeah.
Yes, your SEO should be good. And kind of being everywhere on every social media platform, having presence, it all helps your brand to be present out there. So people looking for violinist or violin teacher, you come up there and you look presentable.
Sounds good. So it seems like also you want to have updated content. Performance video has to be
Of course.
Nicely. Good professional video would
Yeah.
be good.
Of course, always.
Yeah, making that
The,
best image
the
of yourself.
consumer who looks for the product, they're looking for something up to date. They're looking something. Oh, this video was taken three days ago, or he played this concert 2 days ago. Whatever. Right. It has to be always fresh.
Right.
New ideas. Where the world is moving so fast, we have to catch up and be download the updates.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's hard to stay ahead of the world, but at least we can run and try to catch it, right?
Be on time.
Yeah,
with the beat.
A little behind the beat.
Maybe. With the beat.
Yeah, right. Ashot, if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way to do that?
My email address, ashotdumanyan@gmail.com is good. And also I have an Instagram page, Violinist Ashot. That's probably the best way to reach out to me.
That sounds good, Ashot. I have to say, not only does that sound good, you sound great. The pieces that we've given you to record for Alexander Unseth and for Chris Prather, they have their easy parts, but they have their not so easy parts. And you've performed them all really brilliantly and made it very easy for me to take your recordings and put them in the overall mix with about 50 other people from around the world. And we'll be able to release that probably in mid-July. And I know you're going to love it. I know everybody else is going to love it. It's just been a delight to meet you and work with you. And I'm looking forward to us having some more opportunities to do that in the future as well. We're going to listen to some more of your great playing on the way out. And in the meantime, if there's anything we can do at the Symphonina Foundation to be of help to you, just let us know.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure again. Always open for challenges, difficult parts. I love them. That's one of the reasons I like this remote recordings, that it's me and the microphone and nothing else. And it's not easy, but I like it.
Well, you do great at it, and we'll be in touch, Ashot. You take care.
Likewise. You too. Thank you again.